Welcome again to another edition of your Traitors After Show. I'm your host, Bobby Goodsby. This is episode 9 of the Traitors, the penultimate episode of the Traitors. Jonny Fairplay, my good friend, Survivor legend. How you doing tonight?
I told it was a good episode.
Every week. As soon as I hear her talk, man, every time I just think of you, and it's like you always message me right when I hear that part of like her conversation too.
Yes.
So Ty, obviously from Destination X, cannot join us tonight. She just got back from Japan. She's still got jet lag. Hopefully, we'll have her for the finale. And what the finale is next week, right? Oh,
sorry. I was switching the background.
I was like, where'd I go? Thank you. Yes, thank you for switching the background. I must have missed that. So we have the penultimate episode. We lead in now with Rob R. obviously recruiting Eric to be a traitor.
Well, next week is the penultimate.
Okay, so next week is. I thought it was saying that this week.
Yeah, no, they're doing 11 episodes this year. So it's okay. So next week is the penultimate episode, and then they're having the finale and reunion special, both dropping on Peacock February 26th, along with the first 3 episodes of House of Villains season 3.
Yes, we know. Yeah, going back, big night, and Survivor starting that night too.
The night before.
Or sorry, the night before. Yeah. No, but it's like I just
and Australian Survivor starting earlier in the week.
It's gonna be a crazy week. Like, let's be real. Reality TV and Beast Games and everything, like it's all encompassing. Is reality TV like taking off right now? Like having a resurgence?
I think so. I think Traitors is. I think this season's the Donna Kelsey of it all started a little flat. Everyone was like, "Where's my gamers?" And then it turns out that Rob R is a gamer. He was on a game show that if you win, you get the most Instagram followers.
Yeah.
And it appears as though he did win that game. And game show. He is a gamer. The second half of the season, I think I might enjoy more than any other season of the Traitors that I've watched so far.
It's been pretty good. I think this episode wasn't crazy for me, but it wasn't bad. Like it was a good round of television, right?
I think it was my second favorite episode of the season. Like, I love the whole Eric, Harry Potter Slytherin of it all. Johnny Weir, I felt, has been a dud up until tonight, and I think Johnny Weir was great. I think he's making good television. He still may be the worst player, and they literally sealed they didn't die, or they didn't get banished tonight, but they literally sealed their fate for Rob R to win this game.
Honestly, though, like, okay, we needed Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir to come together for us to realize, okay, they are TV characters. Like, I feel like you can't have one without the other, and I feel like you can't have both not like teaming up together, because otherwise there's just no chemistry there for the television.
How did no one else in that house? I mean, like,
they had to have known.
I think it's a bunch of dum-dums in this house. I think that Rob R is in a great spot, and it's just because of the dum-dumness of it all. I do know, like with House of Villains, no one had any clue who I was. No one had any clue who Johnny Bananas is. And if you're telling me in the world of reality television that no one understands what a Johnny Fairplay and a Johnny Bananas can do in the game, but they live in their own universe, and they do not see outside of that universe whatsoever.
Yes, absolutely. And I apologize for everyone. I thought this was the penultimate episode, which I was like, this is kind of weird. There's a lot of people left, but that makes more sense that it's an awkward number of 11 and then the reunion. So we get
Eric. And can we go back behind the curtain? Alan did bill the was it the Black Banquet?
Yeah.
As the craziest thing he had ever seen in the history of the show. You're not going to believe it. Blah 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 blah. Rumored innuendo, and maybe we'll get some more footage. Maybe we will not. But Tara Lipinski and Natalie Anderson allegedly, according to rumored innuendo, who's to say?
Who's to say? Who's to say?
But they physically fought for the potion,
Like
and
took each other down.
And Tara Lipinski was the aggressor, and that's not the visual they wanted to show going into the Winter Olympics as America's favorite ice skating legend and good guy, Tara Lipinski.
Yeah. I mean, it's all alleged. We don't know if it for a fact it happened, but if that's the case, and obviously, our host wasn't privy to the actual edit, that would explain a lot to the hype of the episode leading up to the actual episode that I thought felt a little, it was good. It was a good episode, but it felt a little flat towards what we were hyped up to see.
Yes.
We got Jessica Fairplay in the building. What's up, Jessica?
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, look at that amazing lighting.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at me.
Oh, wow.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.
Not you, Fairplay.
Oh,
You always have to take my compliment.
Right?
I'm checking out that compliment.
Well, it's good to see you, Jessica.
I hate to watch her go, but I enjoy watching her leave.
Yeah, you can join us. You can talk about Traitors all you want. Well, we'll have to have a drinking pod for the Patreon where we all just drink and talk about reality TV as a whole.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, well, she'll skip the reality TV part, but we'll chat.
Well, Love Island's back on.
Yeah, we watched Love Is Blind last night. It's wonderful. So
wait, is the new Love Is Blind out?
Yeah, it started last night.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Love Island. I thought that's what you were saying.
No, Love Is Blind.
Okay, I got to check it out. We're watching that tonight.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I know. Let's finish. I got to wake up at 7 a.m. Let's go.
All right. So
yes. So we begin with the recruitment of Eric. And what did Rob say? What's up, playa? Like, I mean, is this like the smoothest fucking dude in the history of reality television ever?
He is honestly, like, every season we have this out of nowhere, tends to be male character, right? That kind of comes out and ends up being a shining light, like Pilot Pete. Oh my god, why am I blanking? Dylan Efron. This season,
they are not like this guy. I mean, like literally, Rob R sitting there is just like, yeah, I'm kind of like a cat. Meow. I'm like, oh my god, the meow. Like, I mean, he's doing James fucking Dean,
dude. If this guy doesn't get like a movie contract or some kind of like is on every television show, it will blow my mind. Like, this is Dylan Efron. If Dylan Efron was a traitor and like really good at a traitor, right?
I don't think Dylan Efron has anything for this guy. I think
this guy is great.
This guy is the new Boston Rob.
I would even put him in the Boston Rob category because I feel like Boston Rob is like smooth, but also like very much so. I would say even more predictable. Maybe I guess early Boston Rob, I would say, but like Boston Rob doesn't even feel the same. It feels like Rob R. He could read you a book and you would listen to every freaking word he says.
Yeah. So no, I as soon as they cast him, I was just like, I think this guy is going to be good. I mean, he was very good on Love Island.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, he was very good. I mean, in a room of dum-dums, he shined.
Okay, that's not hard to do.
No,
it's kind of like what he's seeing right here on the Traitors.
I mean, there's nothing really different. He's just
playing the same game.
He's with dum-dums with more money.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And Stephen Coletti really cares about $4,000. Well, that acting career.
Get Rob R on every reality show. I want him on The Challenge. I want him on Survivor. I want him on Big Brother.
I don't.
Hell, put him on Beast Games.
Yeah, no, I think
He's too big for that now.
I think it's too big for all those. I could see NBC Universal just creating their own property for him.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
like a Rob R, like almost like a Vanderpump Rules, but like Rob R's dating life and stuff.
No, I don't even think that. I
Really?
think. I mean, I could see them doing their own version of The Bachelor, perhaps. Or him just being maybe even a host.
But I like Rob R in a game sense.
I do too. I prefer
as like a love thing.
Yeah, no, I would love NBC to just rip off Survivor and put him on there.
Yeah, put him on anything. Put him on anything. Like, yes, give him. I even think like a Vanderpump Rules type of style. Not saying that show, but like that type of style following his life. But I need to see him as a gamer.
Well, they did the Love Island, like with his cast, Love Island after the villa. It's literally everyone from his cast but him.
Is everyone like is no one okay? Sorry to cut you off, but like, is everyone rooting for him to win? Like,
I don't know. I can't imagine any. Well, I spoke with a faithful the other day, and that faithful was like, literally, with the exception of this one faithful and possibly one other, every single person in that house wanted to fuck Rob R. They're just like, what? Every girl and every guy was just like, this guy can read the newspaper and we are staring into his eyes for the next 45 minutes.
I don't even care if we are like the Rob R Love Train podcast. I love it. I think Rob R is one of the most entertaining, one of the most strategic, one of the best players we have seen on any reality show in a very long time.
Even King George, like the first 2 episodes, he did not get the Rob R of it all because it was kind of like the Donna Kelsey, whatever. Like,
yeah,
the reason that a lot of people didn't like the beginning of this season.
It's the best way to do it, though.
Yeah, but the what has happened since like the first 2 episodes? I think, you know, we saw the evolution of this character, and even King George is like, oh, this guy is a dud, blah blah blah. Like, King George is like, oh my God, Rob R, I was so wrong about him. So no, I think it's a universal thing that this guy, he's just good TV. He's fun to watch. He's immensely smarter than you would ever imagine. And then the fact that you have Eric going, look at him with his crop top V-neck sleeveless sweater, laying there without a care in the world while I don't even know what to do with my hands right now that I'm a traitor.
I honestly, when I saw that sweater, I was like, first off, that's so Rob R. Second off, that's the best outfit of the entire season.
Better than the overalls?
I like it better than the overalls just because it's like you're trying to be classy, but then you're still Rob R.
A crop top, sleeveless V-neck sweater.
Like it was like a sweater vest.
Yeah.
That was like, it looked like, oh, I'm fancy, but I'm still from, you know, the South.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a Rob R. It's a Rob R thing.
Okay, and also last week we got a lot of people being like, "Oh, just get to it. You guys are talking too much, whatever." Sorry, we like to talk about the show we like. We like to talk about the players we like. We will get into the episode. So now we've gone on our Rob R tangent of how much we love Rob R and how much we would love to have.
We've been talking about the episode the whole time, by the way.
Yeah. By the way, but I definitely think we should have Rob R on the podcast. We need to get him, Johnny. Whatever connections you have, get Rob R on the podcast immediately after the season.
Sure.
With that being said, let's talk about the Eric recruitment, because I think that Eric's reaction obviously was warranted. I think he had zero idea that Rob R could ever be the traitor. Obviously, no one in their wildest dreams was ever going to be like, you know what? This is an ultimatum. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm out of here. Peace. Like, do we ever think that will happen? Because I feel like at some point, someone's going to do it just for like the TV moment of it all. But like, it's so like, why? Like, there's got to be something better than either you're out or you're in.
I'm thinking Tara Lipinski would have a problem potentially.
You think so?
I don't know. I don't like. I don't
Who's
even
gonna
know.
leave the game?
I don't even. I thought her and Johnny were gonna walk out on this episode.
I think if Johnny is eliminated, I do think Tara possibly also self-eliminates.
Yeah.
So let's get into it then. We get back to the turret. And now this is Eric's first time at the turret. Eric obviously is now a traitor, and they have to discuss who they want to take out. What did you think of them taking out Deinda? Your winner pick, if I may add.
Yeah. If a faithful, like how we saw the Traitors initially starting this game versus the, I was like, they're gonna keep. No one's. They got the ultimatum. Don't get rid of Deinda anytime soon. I feel they checked that box. It was long enough. It was episode 9. It was the right. I mean, honestly, being a master strategist of the game, I'm hearing Rob R's decision-making process, and like he might be better than me right now. Like, I mean, like I don't know what I'm doing in some of those exact
Breaking
moments,
news, everybody.
but like I'm just like, he's right, he's right, he's right, he's right, he's right, he's right, he's right. So, and how hard is it to cut? So, I mean, he's literally cut just massive allies because he's just leaving dum-dums.
So, yes, he's leaving dum-dums, but with the exception of like who we don't think is technically a dum-dum, Natalie, as in a gamer, someone who's one survivor.
She is playing Traitors horrifically. Her
100%.
It is bad read Natalie every single week. And like literally like the move was Johnny or Tara. Absolutely 1000% Johnny or Tara. And then you have Natalie going, hey, can I give you guys a free pass to the finals? They're like, you know what? Natalie has a great idea. Even Coletti.
So what do you think of getting rid of Deinda, though, in the fact that like this is the last housewife, right? Like this is the last actual housewife.
That was not even a fucking conversation.
It wasn't even brought up, but it was such a great move. We all thought, hey, this is strategically, this is very smart, but like it was never even brought up on the episode. Hey, this is the last housewife. Now it's kind of crazy. The gamers outlasted the housewives technically.
I mean, and like it really felt like this season was okay. Like we're going to front load this with housewives. We're going to back off the game. Like this was made to be a housewife season.
Yeah. Yeah. It really was. And Don and Kelsey.
I don't think they were all in on Don and Kelsey.
I think they wanted her to last. I think that's why they made her the secret traitor. I think they got as long as possible.
That might have been the original plan, but I think once she got out there, they're just like, I think we got all.
We got it.
We're good. We hit our Don and Kelsey quota.
So I know it'll never happen, but what do you think if it was all housewives and all gamers? And you can even throw in love shows as gamers. But like, what if you think it was just those two dynamics?
I'm fine with that.
Do you think that's better than putting in these, celebrities?
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Mark has added nothing.
Marcus added nothing. He's playing, but he's really added nothing for the television show.
I don't hate him. He honestly seems like if I was in the castle, like I'm probably hanging out with Mark. I don't hate Mark.
I feel like they do,
and not everyone has to add everything, but I mean, he might be as bad as Ibar.
It's a very good comparison. Yeah, it's true. But here's the thing, like they add in these celebrities for the extra factor of having like, these Instagram followers, these bigger name people, these people that are, not just, reality TV famous or even, celebrity reality TV famous. They're literally celebrities of their own right. And I feel like every season that's been an absolute flop, with the one exception who wasn't even a celebrity on their own right in Dylan Efron.
Yeah.
Right? Like he was just related to a celebrity.
And Eric, he's had like a couple little moments prior. I'm loving the Eric of it all, episode 9.
He's better as a traitor, but I think anyone's better as a traitor. I think I think the worst thing to be
he is such a fish out of water. I mean, he's literally he needs a helmet and a diaper, and I don't think that was hyperbole.
I think if you just did Gamers and Housewives, they bring the drama, they bring the gameplay, all of that combined, I think that's all you need. I think you don't need the celebrity outside thing, because I think you're a big enough show that you don't need that.
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. All right. So, with that being said, we go into the challenge, right? Because Dorinda's gone. Oh, actually, before we get to the challenge, Dorinda. Okay, apparently I didn't get it. Let me get it right now. So apparently we get to Dorinda being taken out, and at one point we have Rob getting questioned. What were your thoughts on Rob getting questions?
Well, I liked it was just like, what was the errant vote? I whatever it was, he was like, oh yeah, they were just out there, and they're like, oh, okay. I mean, like, this guy is so convincing and compelling that it's just like, hey, like there seemed to be like a hint or a sniff of it could be you. He goes, no, I'm cool. And they're like, yeah, you are cool. And I'm like, oh my God, once again, Boston Rob at his peak is Rob R.
Yeah. Sorry, the hater in the comments, their comments were trying to get them out of there. Totally took me out of my mindset. Yeah. Mora basically calls out Rob R as in questioning what his what his motives were and like what his thoughts were and how he might have been related to the murder of Dorinda. But I digress. My mindset's completely gone now after trying to get that all fixed. So let's go into the challenge. And I know we can kind of yada this challenge because yes, the Traitors essentially yada the challenge. What were your thoughts though on the fact that they had to get out of the box?
I hated it.
I hated it.
As someone who you would imagine would be a traitor, if I'm playing Traitors, I'm just like, fuck you, dude. So I think that the creaking and all that was added in post. The sound effects were added.
Of course they were.
Alan has admitted that his dog, I believe Layla is his dog's name,
Lala.
does not. What's it, Lala?
Is it Lala or Layla? You guys tell me.
Lala sounds right. One of the two. Anyway, does not bark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his dog does not. Those are all added in post.
Interesting. Okay.
And why they add in the dog bark? Like, is it really necessary for Lala or Layla to bark? Or I think it's Lala. Yeah. Is it? No.
I guess we can't really tell by the connotation. Yeah. There you go. La la. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought. So too. I thought it was like La La from Vanderpump Rules. That's how I remember it.
Yeah. So, but so the dog does not bark. Those are added in post. So that was added for us. It was like I'm stressing out, which I guess is the point of maybe this challenge is a nothing burger, and they added the sound effects to make it because I think nothing was happening here.
But here's the thing. This is the one thing I question, and honestly, this could be like a post edit type of thing. Was one. Why did we have to get them out of the box? Because any kind of creaking, any kind of steps on the stools outside, like could give away their position and instantly let people know who's there.
I thought Eric was going to fall and go, ow, and anyone else with magic ears could have heard it was Eric going, ow, as he got out of the box.
Well, I thought the people inside the box should all have to wear like some kind of headset or something, like some kind of earmuffs, something, right? Like that would have seemed more fair. And it doesn't give us the effect of it being.
I don't think anything was making any noise. But like the fact that they added the sound effects to where there was noise, I'm just like, okay, well, if that's the case, then they need to wear noise canceling shit. So yeah,
we get Alan like just saying, "Oh, here's the question for everybody," like in a normal voice, like you and me talking right now. He's just like, "And here's the question." So when they're all outside, when the two traitors are outside talking about who they're going to put the name of, they're talking just as loud, in my opinion, as Alan is.
Yeah.
I don't think it played well. I think it would have been better. Sorry,
Daryl thinks the boxes are sound. I think the boxes are soundproof too, but they were telling a different story, and I'm just like, why are you trick? Why the trick?
Just put earmuffs on them so we at least know that they can't at least hear people walking outside. I don't know. Maybe I'm nitpicking, and I probably
I think we're supposed to think that they can, and like the fact that there's like, if they could hear anything, you know, more would be like, I think I heard Rob get out of the box beside me when, you know, like,
yeah,
there's none of that.
So what did you think of the Traitors consistently putting up Tara?
I mean, it was so easy. It's just low hanging fruit.
How did they not figure that after the second time it was Tara up there?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
like we literally had Tara's name come up twice, so instantly my brain would be like, well, they're just picking Tara every time, so let's just pick Tara again. Like that's the answer. So let's just do that.
Rob finally tells the dum-dums that is what the Traitors, i.e. him, is doing. And Johnny and Tara still don't choose Tara to get the money.
They still don't choose Tara, which it's like, what are you doing? And then secondly, on top of it all, like there was even the third round of voting where he put up, or he said Tara too, just I think to get extra money in the pot, because he's like, these idiots aren't figuring it out. I'll at least say the name to act like I know what's going on.
Oh yeah. His playing dumb. Like, he had to stop playing dumb just to get some money. But I mean, we've watched the show. The final challenge. All you traitors, you have a chance to get all the money that you didn't get before, and they're going to get it.
Yeah, I mean, there's always that end of game thing where they try to make the money back at some point. And it's always like, oh, they've got 5 seconds left, like 5, 4, 3, and then they're like, oh, we got it. You know, it's like, is it really 5 seconds if it's every single time?
Well, we did have one this season where they didn't get it, and I liked it.
Yes, but that was like the first time in how many seasons now?
But I think the only reason they did it there is because they're not going to do it on the end, and they're going to get all the money. It doesn't fucking matter anyways.
100% agree with you.
Yeah,
I mean, they're going to have.
Stephen Coletti needed that money.
You can't just go into the finale being like, for $214,322. Here's the winner. You know, you got to have a sexy number up there.
Yeah.
All right, so we then come back from the challenge. Oh, well, actually, in the challenge, we find out that there's 4 people that are going to be put up to be murdered.
Shortlist them.
Shortlisted them. We got Tara Lipinski, Johnny Weir.
Yeah, and here's the line.
There it is.
Line. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just going to say Kristen and Natalie Anderson. So Rob's line, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold. Rob's line, they think we are smart, but we are going to be smarter when he doesn't put them on the short list. So good. My favorite moment from the episode. Like I said, sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so my cough is still very persistent. I agree with you. I think that, you know, they're trying to outsmart the smartest people of the group, which they have now left nearly 0 savvy game players left.
They're outsmarting the idiots.
So, Johnny, go ahead.
Kristen I feel Kristen. I have the vibe that Kristen is a genius of a person, but holy shit, is she bad at this game and such a bad reader. She's getting like she's reading Eric right. Eric, I think Eric can come back from this if Kristen's not murdered, because like there is the sus, Kristen's conversation. If I get murdered, it was Eric. So if they don't murder Kristen, I think that, and Eric's not talking at the round table. Eric just to be like, look, I haven't said anything the last couple times because my magic ears didn't work and everything else that I thought I knew. However, I think I got this one. It's Jonny Weir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's that simple. So
I think,
and start the round table. If I'm Eric, I go, Kristen, I would like to start the round table if you don't mind. Jonny, it's you.
I think, I know we're kind of jumping ahead here, but I think that honestly, Natalie Anderson is pretty screwed, right? Like, why would you ever get rid of Tara Lipinski? Why would you ever get rid of Jonny Weir? And now Kristen's throwing out a name of an actual traitor. Why would you get rid of her?
Yeah, and told Mark, if I get murdered, it's Eric.
Yeah,
and I feel like, and we're just catching little glimpses. I feel her and Eric have been pretty darn close in this thing.
Yeah, well, and I think that for her, it was questionable in the fact that he's probably spoke up more than what we've actually seen on the episodes each single time they've gone to the round table. And this is the one round table where he became a traitor. And I do think that we're not seeing it as much, but there are suspicions that someone was recruited since they just knocked out 2 in a row. And they know that, Mama Kelsey was gone early. I think they know someone had to have been recruited as early as this vote. Why wasn't the person that's been very vocal every single time not vocal?
Eric's not quick on his feet. The logical answer, because he did say, he's just like, you haven't said anything last year. He's like, oh, well, I always try to be the last person to talk because I want to get that last question in, to kind of steer the vote. If I'm Eric, I'm like, I wanted to be the last person to talk tonight, and I didn't get the chance.
Yeah. Yeah.
So because when Adeline calls it, because you can tell a lot of times, like, I don't know if they get a countdown. I don't know how it works behind the scenes. But if there is that you don't know when Alan's going to call it, I would lean in on I was next. So, and I really felt if I could have asked Steven one more question, I might have gone back to the Jonny vote.
And here's the other thing too, guys. Last week, I was very adamant that I thought Rob screwed up. I thought he should have picked Jonny Weir as the traitor recruitment, where I think that then you can at least pin anything that happens to Jonny, he's taken out, and you're once again the individual traitor. You just continue to target.
Johnny's just going to whisper to Tara that he was.
That's the problem.
I don't trust. I think they both said they wouldn't do it unless they could do it together, so they can have BFFs in the fight. Like I feel there's a lot of bullshit with the casting of Jonny Weir and Tara, and I don't hate it. I just think that there was. I'm not doing it unless she can do it. Where, if they call Jonny Fairplay, it's like, hey, Jonny Fairplay. I'm like, yeah, but I'm not going to do it unless,
Bobby Goodsby's there.
Unless Bobby, they're like, well, Bobby Goodsby's not playing.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of bullshit.
No, but I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And I think that also, I think this works out better because I think that maybe he knew more than what we're seeing on our television screens, where he knew Eric is so fidgety when it comes to any kind of pressure. And we kind of saw a glimpse of that when he was called out, when he didn't get his, magic ears correct. I think he did get a little more fidgety. I think he's like, well, this guy I know I can trust and I know will be smart and play the game. But if he is fidgety, it's going to come back to haunt him and not me.
Yeah, and Eric's not going to rat you out on his way. He's not whispering to Tara Lipinski. He's not whispering to Kristen. This guy's a nerd. He's not breaking the rules. Whereas Johnny Weir's, you can say whatever you want about Johnny Weir. Johnny Weir's a bad motherfucker.
Yes, I do like Johnny Weir.
Yeah, and Johnny Weir does not give a fuck about your rules.
Okay, so if we talk about everything after the challenge, essentially you start to see the vote sway towards Steven. And Steven is such a I don't care if he goes kind of vote for us fans, right? Where we get to it, and it's starting to see once Rob says, hey, I'd rather the votes go that way, we know that that's where it's going, because pretty much every single time that's happened.
And I love, he's like, I don't really have time to talk to Eric. I mean, I could take 12 seconds to go find him and tell him, but I'm not even going to bother. And I'll give him an eye signal.
And we didn't even get that on the TV show. And it still worked out. It still worked out where he knew that's where he had to vote.
I was literally staring for the fucking, as Daryl was saying, Rob does give a look to Steven, but we didn't get I wanted the Rob Eric eye exchange confirmation, and we didn't get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Even if it wasn't real, still give it to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're giving me fake fucking noises on the fucking boxes. Give me the fucking fake eye confirmation.
So, and at this point, we see Johnny Weir and Tara completely locked arms, walking in together. People are starting to talk like, oh, look, they're locked arms right now. Oh my gosh, they're definitely a team. Like, how did y'all not know this? Like, even if you didn't watch the Olympics, even if you didn't know that they were things.
Literally, Bobby, Tyson called me right before he did House of Villains season 3. We talked for an hour, we talked for an hour, 15 minutes before he walked into the mansion. And I was like, here's the deal. They all live in their own little worlds. They have no idea. Just walk in, compliment them on their Instagrams, compliment them on their number of followers, and how amazing their reels look. And I talked to him afterwards. He's like, holy shit. He was like, that is literally their fucking universes. They have no idea who anyone else is or cares or tries to find out.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild.
And here's the crazy thing. You get your fucking phone on House of Villains. So let's just say you didn't know who these people were, right? Mm-hmm. Fucking Google, why is Bobby Lights a villain? Why is Anfisa from 90 Day Fiance a villain? Like, you look at, nope, they're just.
Did you do that?
What's that?
Did you do that?
I did that before I got in the house.
Oh yeah, we heard about that, about the limo driver.
Yeah. So no, I looked at everybody before I got in the house. So, but no, none of like Jax, I was just like, have you even looked up anything? Like, no. And I'm just like, what? Why are you playing?
To Mary's comment, I think Omarosa might be dead in the NBC Universal of it all.
Yeah. NBCU is don't expect her there.
I wouldn't for many reasons.
Yeah, there was they're done. She
alleged.
She technically won Traitors based on the 200K.
so I agree with you though. I think that these people are so locked into their own world. But even me, all right, Bobby, I am a sports guy. I am not the biggest Olympics guy ever. I watch sports. Yeah.
Okay.
You watch sports. Yeah, you watch sports. You bet on sports. Like, you know sports. But would I say you are an avid rooting fan for one team?
Why do I have to pick one team?
Because you have to. Okay, I'm sorry. You can't just be I like the NFL type of guy, or I like the NBA type of guy. You pick a team, stick with them. That's your team, ride or die, but you know everyone else.
No.
No, I hate that. I hate it more than anything in this world.
Well, you know what? Then blame fantasy football because that's who I was prior to. I didn't even want to play fantasy football because I thought it would ruin it for me. But I find myself enjoying a fucking Cleveland Browns game because of fantasy football.
I have no problem with that, but like
Yeah.
you have to be loyal to someone, like someone that
No.
you're ride or die.
I'm loyal to the Atlanta Braves, and that's about it. I love the Atlanta Braves.
Since when?
Since I was a little kid, I got a Dale Murphy rookie card right here.
I'm just fucking with them guys. I don't know. Okay. No, but here's the thing.
Look at there.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a very nice card. I like it.
Thanks.
No, but I give you shit. I'm just totally fucking with you. But at the same time, like I am diehard Vikings. You know that, right? Like live or die. I've been with them since I was in fourth grade. Stuck with them. Okay. That is my team. I have a buddy who his favorite teams are Miami Dolphins, LA Rams, Raiders, Browns, and Chargers. He has 5 teams, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I root for them all. Whenever they're playing, I'm rooting for them all." I hate that more than life in itself. I hate that.
I don't feel like I do. I don't know. So getting to the sports of it all, I attempt to watch I have not watched 1 second of the Winter Olympics this year. Not 1 second.
I've been watching so much. It's great.
Okay. I'm not watching any because I got all this reality TV to watch. And then I did the Survivor Golden Idol in North Carolina. I just did the one in Virginia. I haven't had time. I mean, like I literally have not been and with the time that I have, I watch Beast Games, I watch Traitors, I watch Love is Blind. I would rather watch that than the Winter Olympics.
I watch all that. The greatest skater who Tara Lipinski and Johnny Weir commentate on of possibly all time is from literally your state.
Okay. I don't
Ilya
know.
Malinin. He's
amazing. I have never heard those 2 words together in my entire life. Okay. So I don't know.
He's 21. He's the next great thing. They said he's the Tiger Woods of his generation.
Great. Okay. Well, so here's what I'm saying. I try to watch a little bit because I like the snowboarding. I always preferred X Games to the Olympics. Yeah,
Same.
Okay. So I try to catch that when that's on. I probably already missed it. Who knows? So hopefully not. But I over the years, like what's it? Not Sonny Ono. That was a wrestling manager in WCW.
No, you were very close. Oh my God, why am I blanking on his name? Ono.
Apollo Ono?
Apollo Ono. Thank you. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah, Apollo Ono. Yeah.
Maybe. Anyway, so 100%. I remember that, and I remember watching Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski commentating him doing his. So I've seen ice skating stuff, and I've seen the 2 of them. So just fucking peripherally, the fact that no one in they're just like, wow, like these people have never peripherally watched the Olympics
at all
in their entire lives, ever.
Also, my dad was a pro skateboarder, so I agree with you. X Games, I went to every X Games. Like that is like my thing. But I agree with you. These people just don't even know that these 2 even were in the same atmosphere. I feel like if you hear about Olympic skaters,
you'd be like, you guys didn't like
have to know each other. Right? Like even if you just heard that they were both Olympic skaters, like you would know that they know each other. Like
I've heard the rumors of the Olympic Village and everybody hooking up and fucking, just like y'all never. And Johnny's like, I assure you not. And they're like, oh, okay, never. And maybe that was the beginning and the end of the conversation. I don't know.
Yeah, and it's wild to me. I mean, the whole Olympic Village of it all is really crazy. Yeah, we are talking about the Traitors. I know we're going on a little bit of a tangent about sports,
but not
and stuff,
really. But the fact that Johnny Weir and Tara Lipinski have been undercover best friends this entire time is just like,
it's wild. It's just like literally all you have to ask them is, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" Oh, I commentate on Olympic sports. Oh, I commentate on Olympic sports. Done, right? Like, they know each other in some capacity.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so they lean all in at the round table, and I was just like, wow. I was like, this is both of your devices, not tonight.
I thought it was genius on the part of the Traitors to just take out Steven, a person who people have question marks on, but is really not relevant. Let's get him out, and let's leave in the two biggest targets that are making their target even bigger because they're gonna get this one wrong.
They're leaving their targets. They're making their targets bigger to save themselves, and I'm like, they're literally the next two after the Natalie kill.
Is it not like the perfect timing for this episode for the Winter Olympics, though? Do you think you should have shown them in a better light?
No, I think they're giving them the kindest edit ever. I think this was a good. I enjoyed. I like, in the comments it says I miss Invisible Steven. I felt Tara and Jonny were invisible up until this episode. And once again, I don't think they're good, but I enjoyed them both this episode.
Yeah. I think they
were both really good television.
And at least shine them both in of like, hey, we were able to get this target off of us onto this other person. We're both surviving another round type of thing.
Well, no, in their heads, they're very, very good at this game right now. They flipped the game upside down, and I'm like, yes, you have flipped the game upside down for a very easy Rob R win.
Also, by the way, if you're not watching the Olympics, the Olympic curling I've been very into this year. Amazing. Amazing.
Have you curled?
No, I grew up in California. We don't even have curling. We barely have hockey here.
Yeah, so, I curled a few months ago. My friend's wedding had the night before was at a curling place.
I told my wife, because my wife and I were watching it like avidly when it was the mixed singles or mixed doubles, excuse me. And I was like, babe, I would totally do the sport. The sport's amazing. I was like, but give me a week and I'll be in the next Olympics. So like, what's the point? Right. Like,
right. There you go. It is a lot of work.
I bet it is. I'm not. By the way, it's not a diss on them. I'm just totally joking. I think it looks like a lot of fun. It's like a strategy game mixed with like actual physical activity.
It is a lot more involved than you could ever imagine.
I've watched probably 5 hours of it. I still don't know all the rules completely.
Yeah. So no. Come to North Carolina. When am I going to be in North Carolina? April 22nd, Charlotte. Just come the day before, and we'll go curling. Dude,
get me there. I'm down. I want to try curling so bad. I think it'd be so much fun.
Yeah. Well, you can curl in the summer. They have curling all the time here.
I bet you I would step on the ice and immediately fall and break my fucking head open.
They give you you put rubbers on your shoes. Special shoes.
Give me them. I'm down. All right. No, but I really want to try curling. Born and raised in California, but more so Central and Southern California. It's not a thing here. It's definitely not a thing here.
Do you call it Californication?
I do not ever.
Okay.
I would say I'm a SinCal or I guess Central Valley born and raised, but now more Southern California, LA, San Diego type of vibes.
All right. I don't even know.
Which sucks.
All right. I'll take your word for it. All right. So Steven is Steven's a faithful, Bobby. Can you believe it?
I mean, Steven's a faithful. Who would have saw that coming?
I mean, if I played a fantasy football league with Stephen Coletti.
Did you?
The first fantasy football league I ever played in was with Stephen Coletti.
How did that come up?
Nuzzy, the guy that owns the hologram company with Howie Mandel.
Sure.
You know the hologram thing, the proto that
he could have been the commentator with Tara Lipinski and Jonny Weir. I wouldn't know who that was.
Okay, well, that hologram box, the proto box or whatever, owned by Howie Mandel, is with my buddy Nuzzy, and he had a podcast called Nuzzy and the Guy, and they had a fantasy football league with guests that they had. So it was like me, Stephen Coletti, Jason from Laguna Beach, Jason, whatever his last name is. Who else was in that? The drummer from My Chemical Romance, I believe.
Oh, one of my all-time favorite bands.
Spencer, is that his name?
Sure.
Sounds
But
right.
one of my all-time favorite bands. Saw them live last year.
Who else was in it? Like Brian Dunkel or Ryan Brian Dunkel, the other host of American Idol. It was Ryan Seacrest.
The one that got dumped.
Yeah, he was in it. And who else? Lawyer Malloy.
Okay, yeah, Lawyer Malloy.
Former, who drafted Seattle defense with his 4th round pick.
There you go. Well, it would have been great this year.
Wow. So, but yeah, no, Stephen Colletti is a sweet kid, and
he seems like a nice guy.
But all right, say you and I are in the castle. Say, all right, let's pretend you are. Let's just pretend you're Rob R. Okay. I'm Jonny Fairplay. You're Rob R.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, what's up? I got snake tattoo.
Yeah. What's up?
What's up, bro?
Yeah. What's up?
I should take off my shirt right now. I should take my shirt off right now, and that would be the only way.
I have a snake tattoo. But all right. So we're chatting. And it's just like, who do you think the traitor is? It's just like, I don't know. It could be Johnny Weir. It could be. And if Natalie walks into the room, and say you're not a traitor, and we're trying to figure out who the traitor is, and Natalie comes in the room, and she's like, I think it's Stephen Colletti. I'm like, girl, there's no way Stephen Colletti is the fucking traitor. I mean,
well, but you might be onto something. Like, he has been kind of shady lately. Like,
but if you're not the traitor, let's say you two are a faithful, okay, and we're trying to figure out who the traitor is.
Oh, I definitely don't think it's Stephen Colletti.
Their production is not choosing fucking Stephen Colletti to be the traitor.
These people are not.
Mark is not a traitor.
No. It's not hard. It's really not hard.
No, I mean, it's it's just like, can you believe Lisa Rinna was a traitor? Yep. Can you believe Donna Kelsey was a traitor? Yep. Can you believe another housewife was a traitor because production wanted the housewives to do really well this season? Yep.
And now Rob R might be the question mark.
Well, no. Can you believe Rob R, the new golden boy that they want to fucking strap a rocket to? Can you believe he's the other traitor? Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, like, literally, just put on your fucking production hat.
Yeah, it's all you have to do. So
I mean, like Carolyn being a traitor last season, duh. Like as soon as Carolyn was cast, I was just like, if they don't make her a traitor, they're insane.
Yeah.
Just imagine Carolyn being a traitor, and they thought the same thing.
It was perfect. It was perfect casting for that. So we get through the votes. Steven's gone. Everyone finds out he was a faithful.
Oh my God! Can you believe it? Yes.
Yes. We get a lot of people chatting about, who they think. We get Kristen calling out Eric, which we already alluded to. And then we get to the turret. And the turret, they're questioning on who they should take out. But Rob R is really letting Eric know, hey, Kristen's on to you. You need to do something about this. Like, clearly, I feel like we didn't see it, but we kind of saw it. We can't take out Kristen here because it'll bring too much heat to you. But something needs to be done.
And how cool is it that Rob R is kind of because Rob R could be a scumbag right here, but I think the right move for Rob R publicly, I think this is a showcase and let's strap the rocket to this guy. Yeah, he doesn't need to be a shitbag at the end. I mean, like, this the splitting the $200,000 literally means nothing to either one of these guys when it's all said and done. The money that they're both gonna make, especially Rob R.
My question is to you and to the chat: why do you guys think that no one is on to Rob R? Like, would there be anything that ever led you to if you didn't know he was a traitor? Like, why wouldn't you be like, there's got to be some kind of question there?
They're not even. Well, I think Maura's in love.
Maura's the only one that we've ever seen,
and she's in love with him.
Yeah,
when she was like, "Where's Rob? Where's Rob?" Like at breakfast before he gets there, she's her head is on a fucking swivel, waiting for him to fucking walk, and she's staring him down every time he walks in.
I mean, allegedly.
Imagine their kid. Holy moly.
Oh my gosh, that accent.
I think it would be amazing.
All right, so I think that's gonna do it for us here.
Yeah.
Johnny,
So Natalie's getting murdered, right? There's
100%, 100%
Yeah.
Natalie's getting murdered. That makes too much sense.
Yeah.
But fun episode. We had a good time. Like I said, it wasn't my favorite.
And here's the real answer. Rob R, he's really handsome. He's doing Jedi mind tricks.
There you go.
There we go. And he's a Jedi. I feel he's a Padawan, but I'll allow it.
What do you have in the woodworks ahead of you with Survivor 50 around the corner? Anything you want to plug for the podcast?
Sure. Season 50, we're doing tribe assessments. We had Kelly Wentworth last week talking Aubrey's tribe. We had Mike Turner, who played the game with Jonathan Young. He just chatted with us an hour ago talking about the other tribe. We have another podcast next week talking about the third tribe. For the premiere, you're going to be here live with the Survivor and special friends, all those things. On Thursdays following the episode, I'll be traveling back and doing the podcast. I'm either knocking out my episode after shows that Thursday or Friday, just based on schedule and travel. Me and Richard Hatch are touring the nation. So far, we locked in. Tickets just went on sale 2 hours ago. Newport News, Virginia. Hatch and I are going to be there at a comedy club. And then we're going to be in Baltimore for Hatch's birthday 2 weeks after that. And then Cincinnati, Ohio, and Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm adding Richmond tomorrow. So yeah, go to survivortix.com. That's survivortix.com to join me and Richard Hatch for season 50 in the hands of the fans, is what they say. So pretty excited about that. I think it's gonna be a really fun season. And then we have Beast Games coverage, Australian Survivor, going to be covering that, so much and more. So yeah, check it out. Survivortix.com, survivortix.com, and just follow the podcast. On YouTube, it's youtube.com/aftershow. On Spotify, Amazon Podcasts, all the things, just search Reality After Show. And we have a Patreon. We did a 3.5-hour drinking podcast the other night. That's available. Matt Bischoff and I, Matt Bischoff from Survivor Caramoan, we talked about the Survivor Golden Idols in Cincinnati, Virginia, and North Carolina. All that's available on our Patreon at any price level. So go to realitypatron.com. That's realitypatron.com. Links to everything in the show notes here on video and audio versions.
All right, guys. With that being said, we'll be back next week following the Traitors penultimate episode next week on Thursday on the East Coast, a live episode. So definitely check us out after that episode drops. We will have our tribe assessment for Survivor 50 for the last tribe available. We will be going over that tribe assessment. And like Johnny said, all Survivor 50 around the corner. Can't wait to get to it and hope to see you guys all there. With that being said, that's Jonny Fairplay. I'm Bobby Goodsby. We'll see you next week right here at Reality After Show. Bye, guys.